Hi there, I'm Nick Barraclough, President at AKCP, and today I'd like to introduce to you our PowerProbeX Plus. This is a branch circuit power monitor. We have 3 voltage inputs, so we can monitor single or 3-phase power, and we have multiple inputs for CTs here. We also have expansion units, and it connects back as well to the network, so you've got IP-based monitoring for this. So this is ideally installed next to a breaker panel where you can monitor multiple channels inside of the breaker or individual circuits for individual branch circuit power monitoring. Let's take a closer look at this. So here we have a close-up of the PPX, and what we have here are the accessories that plug into this. So here we have a split core CT or current transformer, and you can plug up to 48 of those into the individual channels here on the front of the unit. And here we have our voltage transformer, and this plugs one end to a voltage source and the other end comes back to either VT1, VT2 or VT3. Now you can assign different voltage sources to different banks. They come in 8 blocks of 6. So for example, if I was monitoring single phase power, I would have one VT, I can connect it to VT1, and I can assign that voltage to every one of these channels and plug in up to 48 of the CTs. If I was monitoring 3-phase power, for example, I would have 3 of these. I would plug them to V1, 2, and 3, and I would assign those to different blocks. So for example, I may say block 1 and 2 is for phase 1 or voltage input 1, blocks 3 and 4 are for voltage input 2, and 5, 6, 7, and 8 are for voltage input 3, or however it is that you want to divide them up. And you'll see over here we have our Ethernet connection. We also have a Modbus RS485 EXP connection, and we have a BEB. So this can be connected up with one of our basic expansion bus units from our SPX Plus series, and that allows you to add sensor ports, dry contacts, and so on to this base unit. Let's take a look at a 3D animation of how you might install the PPX Plus. Here is the PPX Plus user interface. On the left side, all the input channels are listed. You can create custom desktops by dragging across any input from here to the desktop. Settings for each parameter can be edited. For example, here we are resetting the power meter accumulated active energy back to 0. Advanced settings and custom status messages are also configured from the settings for each individual channel. For voltage and current readings, there are thresholds that can be user-defined for both low critical, low warning, normal, high warning, and high critical. Advanced settings such as the graphing type, rearm parameters, continuous time to report are also user configurable. So make AKCP your choice for power monitoring today.